teaching. And it's also teaching that in the same way that if someone has a car, like some people, they really like their car, you know, they work so hard and they buy a really expensive car. And then they spend all day on a Sunday afternoon, right? That's what people do on a Sunday afternoon, unless they're at the Hare Krishna Festival in Chorley enjoying themselves. Then they wash their car, you know, they wax it. In fact, that's what we do at our temple as well. We also have to wash our cars on a Sunday. Java over here, he's our chief car washer, like that. There you go, he's waving to everyone there. But then what happens is you spend so much time, you know, trying to make your car look nice, and then if you have an accident, you crash your car, then you feel pain. Oh, my car, my lovely car. But why is that person feeling pain? He's not feeling pain because he's actually experiencing pain, but he's experiencing pain because he's attached to that car. So in the same way, if we're attached to this material body, thinking that this body is with us, then therefore we have to accept so many sufferings in life, so many miseries, you know, old age, disease, death, you know, these things, they come hand in hand with the material body. You know? And you can see so many people, they have plastic surgery to, you know, make sure that they don't look old. And what is it? The women use their Botox, right? So therefore, you know, it gets rid of all the wrinkles, and then you can't smile, and you know. So people are trying to make themselves look eternally youthful. You know, people, they wear toupees, and sometimes as well, you see these guys, right? When you, I better check no one's got hair like that in the audience. But, you know, you get the, what is it? That you grow a really long bit of hair here, and then you plaster it over the top like that, right? Like, so you show that you're not bald, right? But then, of course, then the wind catches. We used to have a teacher at school like that, you know. But then the wind catches it, and it looks, anyway, it looks amusing. I'm sure they don't think it looks amusing, otherwise they wouldn't have it like that, you know. But no one wants to grow old, but the body is growing old, you know. So this Bhagavad Gita and this Krishna consciousness is teaching us actually how we can reawaken that spiritual consciousness that's there within everybody. By nature, we're all spiritual living entities, and by this simple process of Krishna consciousness, certainly and especially by chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, this reawakens our spiritual consciousness. Just like when we wake up in the morning at the sound of our alarm clock, or a lot of the time we don't wake up with the sound of the alarm clock, we just press the snooze button, right? And then we sleep in for another 10 or 15 minutes, or we pick the alarm clock up and throw it at the wall, you know, because we don't want to get up in the morning. But generally, sound is the best way to wake someone up. So in the same way, this spiritual sound vibration of this Hare Krishna mantra is reawakening the soul to its original consciousness. And everyone wants to be happy in the material world. You know, anyone here who doesn't want to be happy? Hands up if you don't want to be happy. One person, two people, okay, so some people. But even then, there are some people, they just like to be perpetually miserable. But actually, they get happiness being miserable, you know. They're only happy when they're moaning or groaning, you know. Some people are like that, you know. So everyone wants to be happy. But unfortunately, material happiness, it's temporary, it's short-lived. You know, it comes, but it doesn't go on forever. And I think that's our dramas now are ready. Actors are ready for the drama. So we'll move swiftly on. But anyway, this Krishna consciousness, basically, it's about introducing you to yourself, about reawakening the soul from its dormant state, and actually experiencing a deeper spiritual happiness, which is there for everyone, you know. That's your God-given right, as they say, you know. So as the afternoon goes on, hopefully we can explain this Krishna consciousness a bit more, and if there's any questions that anyone has, then as the afternoon goes on, then we can answer those for you as well. So we're going to move swiftly on to our first drama, The Boatman and the Scholar. So can we have a large round of applause for The Boatman and the Scholar? Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Does anybody know who I am? Does no one know who I am? My name is Professor Swat a Lot, Cram It In, Carruthers, PhD, MAD, DOG, and I have a very distinguished BO. I tell you, I'm a famous man. I'm intelligent, vastly learned, I've lectured in all the important educational institutions in the world. Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, Chorley, and now I am the Professor Principal in Calcutta University, which is the crest jewel of the British Empire. Thank you very much. Anyway, I want to cross this river. I believe it's called the River Ganges or something. Here's a boat. Where's the confounded boatman?
Did somebody say the confounded boatman?
Yes, you there. Are you the boatman?
I'm the confounded boatman.
Very jolly good.
Oh. Yes, I'm the boatman. What do you want?
I want to cross the boat, you stupid idiot.
Cross the boat?
I mean the river.
You stupid idiot.
Look who's a stupid idiot.
No problem, Professor. I'll take you across the River Ganges in this boat.
Is it seaworthy?
This boat, seaworthy. It has been going across the Ganges for many, 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 many years. My father has rowed the boat. His father has rowed the boat. His father, his father, his father, his father, his father's rowed the boat.
Yes, but will it cross the river today?
Look at this boat. Of course it will.
Very good. Do you charge, I suppose?
Normally, Professor G, I charge 10 rupees.
Not only am I vastly learned, I'm vastly wealthy as well. That's nothing for a rich man like me.
Yes, well, Professor G, because I like you, I'm going to charge you 100 rupees.
Good God, I've only got a 100 rupee note.
Very good.
Well, I suppose you'd better keep the change then.
Thank you very much, Professor G. No problem.
Now then.
We take switch as well. Professor G, just jump over the back of the boat. In the back of the boat.
Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that? That is a prime example of Archimedes' principle of displacement of water.
Goodness me.
That's science. Do you know anything about science?
Yes, Professor G, I know all about the science. I know the science from the Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's words, he speaks about Atma the soul, and Krishna. In the spiritual world, we belong with Krishna.
No, we're not talking about Hindu mythology. We're talking about real science. Galileo, Newton, Einstein, Darwin. Darwin's theory of evolution. Don't you know that my grandfather is an ape?
Yes, Professor.
Good God, you primitive Neanderthal idiot. You've wasted 25% of your life. 25%. Now, hurry up. Hurry up.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Would
Hare
you
Hare.
shut up?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
I said, shut up. Don't you know anything about music?
Oh, music! Professor G, I know the bhajan. We sing the bhajan every day in the temple. Oh, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Oh.
Good God, that's just jungle drums. I'm talking about real music, like Brahms, Mozart, Beethoven, Bach. Oh, Bach. Good God, you culturally retarded Philistine. You've wasted 50% of your horrible little life. Now, hurry up. We're not even 25% of the way across right now. Hurry up. Good God, anybody think I've got all day? And I haven't. I say. Do you see that? That's a prime example of a long-tailed, short-toed, wide-eyed, yellow-breasted wagtail. I think.
You mean the parrot? The parrot, Professor G. We've got lots of parrots around here.
The parrot?
All the birds
The
around here.
parrot? Don't you know anything about the study of birds, ornithology?
Parrots?
Good God, you've wasted 75% of your life.
Oh, Professor G.
People like you make me so mad.
Sorry, Professor G. There was a parrot.